Hi, my name is VISHAL Analaki BASKARAN. I am from SNK Said Hassan REA 0056. The book that I want to review today is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. What happens when a rich man believes in the extraordinary, a valet who is looking for a peaceful life, and a bunch of gamblers get together in one place? Guess. A bet, of course. What could be more interesting than a bet in which traveling, money, chases, and the most exciting thing, and adventure are involved? During the following few minutes, I will tell you about the book where Phileas Fogg and his valet Passepartout go around the world in 80 days. The story begins in England. We are introduced to Fogg, a very precise man who regularly goes to the Reform Club every evening. At one such visit to the club to play cards, he gets into a conversation with his fellow card players as to whether it is possible to go around the world in 80 days. He believes that it is and is challenged to complete the adventure. This is the beginning of the entire plot, and from then on, we see how Fogg goes around the world and we witness the amazing adventure that he has with his companions. The plot moves ahead with Fogg striving through various obstacles to reach London in time. He goes to Brindisi, Suez, Bombay, Calcutta, Hong Kong, Yokohama, San Francisco, New York, and finally Liverpool. He thinks that he has missed the deadline and hasn't reached London in time, when in reality he is a full day earlier. Thus, Fogg wins the wager and in the course of his travels finds himself a worthy, charming, beautiful wife too. This book takes place in the year 1872, so their motive of transportation is very interesting. I really enjoyed this book as this book went the extra mile to make it realistic. This book lays out the facts of the travel time repeatedly, and for one who reads the book carefully can foresee the ending. The characters in the book were very well written. Even though many of side characters were introduced later in the story, they were meticulously developed. The characters are not unrealistically making 180 turn of character, but changing opinions or changing mindset. As for the major characters, their development was brilliantly laid out throughout the book. The majority part of the book's first half was the reveal of their personality, background, and attitude. Thus, we could see how their later actions meant with their previous state. Fogg is a brilliantly drawn character, a man who is stiff upper-lipped and precise in all his habits. However, as the novel goes on, the icy man begins to talk. He begins to place the importance of friendship and love above his usual concerns of reserve and punctuality. In the end, he is willing to lose his bet to help a friend. He doesn't care about defeat because he has won the hand of the woman that he loves. Another aspect of the book that I very much appreciated was the description of the setting. It was not too long and descriptive, not too short and brief. It was just as much as to get us to the point that the characters are in another country. The setting helped as a way to differentiate the different regions that story takes place. Although some would argue it doesn't have the great literary merit of some novels written around the same time, Around the World in 80 Days certainly makes up for it with its vivid descriptions. The undoubtedly a classic story is people with characters who will be long remembered. It's a breathtaking roller coaster ride around the world and a touching view of an older time. Filled with the thrill of adventure, Around the World in 80 Days is a wonderful story written with skill and no short order style. In my opinion, this may not be a life-changing book, but it sure will be an eye-opening one. Many people look at the journey as a tiresome activity, something to sleep through, just an extra part of the real activity. But this book uses the aesthetics of the journey. In real life, we are like Phileas Fogg, counting numbers till we reach the destination. But this book shows us through the eyes of Passepartout, the servant, how to utilize a small amount of time. I would very much recommend this book. This book has great characters to fall in love with and an adventure filled with tremendous suspense that will keep you on the edge. That's it from me. I hope you would have really enjoyed this book review. Thank you for lending me your ears. Until next time. Bye.